we get started, does anyone want to get out?
60% of the time, it works every time.
Does thinking you're the last sane man on the face of the earth make you crazy?
You want to hold her?
Yes.
Please?
Yes.
Then you got to try a little tenderness.
She's the food and entertainment director on her family farm. It's Carolyn Sheridan from the Ag Health and Safety Alliance. Time once again to see what we can do to help our family farmers.
We've got her. It's Carolyn Sheridan. Carolyn, how are you?
Good. Good morning to you. Well, it's actually almost like it's past morning. You've been awake forever.
I get up early, but that's okay because then I just get to go to bed early. It's all right. Okay. I've been asking people this. I want to put you on the spot with this. They're thinking about a 250th time capsule, for their 250th year, the U.S. I'm saying I presume they're going to put it in the cornerstone of the dance hall that Trump's doing, the ballroom.
The ballroom?
Whatever, yeah. What would you put in there? I mean, what would be the thing about ag health and safety, what would be your thing that you think should go into that thing?
If it was me,
Yeah.
I of course would put the Garrett for Ag bag in. Absolutely. I would. Oh,
I brought mine to say the same thing. Put in the Gear Up for Ag bag, knowing that everybody, 250 years, because they're going to open in 250 years from now, everybody's concerned about your ag health. That would be good.
That's right. And then you could put some stuff in it.
Well, yeah, of course. I was going to say you have to have an N95 mask because that's defines our times right now, right?
It absolutely does. It does. Yeah, and there's other things too, but that would be good. Actually, if I hadn't have said that, I would have said a respirator.
I would be willing to donate this. It is the first aid kit for 100 plus people that you gave me. Somehow some emergency is going to happen in this room where I work alone, but 100 people could be saved, and it's never been opened. So this is like a time capsule of itself.
Al, thinking of how you're community minded, you could save other people with that. That's probably
but I have to carry it around with me in case somebody, you got a sore thumb? Let me fix that. I don't know how you do that.
Like if you live on a street, if somebody else.
No, I don't live on a street. It's in the middle of a forest. What are you talking about? Yes, I live on a street. What kind of weird question was that?
Well,
I don't even know if you live on a street.
I don't know if you live way out in the you're clear at the end of a. Never mind.
Street? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Name all the people that don't live on a street. Okay. Fair enough. I don't want to get
I don't live on a street.
So you need to think of a health thing that would make it, and I would presume maybe even like a needle, because you're a nurse, right? Because I don't think they'll have needles 250 years from now. They'll figure that out. Because if you go backwards 250 years, if the founding fathers had made one, what would they put in there? Someone's like, put a musket ball in. That's like the greatest weapon of all time. And now you open it, it's like, a musket ball? You kidding me? I can beat you with a slingshot. So you know what I'm saying? That you don't want, it would be, nothing you put in there is going to be worth anything. They're going to have to figure out what it is.
And I think that it has, right now, that, there's so much with robotics, but you can't put a robotic machine in there. But, there really is, everything is,
what if you put, what if you put in like a vial of oil? Because 250 years from now, we probably won't even be using oil for fuel or anything. And people are going to go, how'd you do that? But is that, yeah. Wouldn't that be cool?
It would be. I can't, so when's the last time they opened a time capsule and we looked back at it?
Oh, that was wasn't that during Back to the Future? I think they had one there.
No,
that was a movie, though. That was reality. No, I don't know.
We don't know.
Have you ever made one?
No. Some people do. Their families do, yeah.
In 1976, during the bicentennial, I was like, 12 years old.
Did you do it in your town?
We did. Our school did one. I don't remember where they buried it, but we all put something in something. I don't remember what it was.
I think my school did that, yeah.
Yeah, so there are time capsules out there. I don't know if anybody remembers where they're at. But here's one I did, and I just talked about that. So in our old house that we live in, we're remodeling one of the rooms. We had 3 kids, and we're blocking off a door, so we're putting blocking this thing off. So my wife came up, let's throw a time capsule in. We had all the boys go grab something. We all grabbed something and put it in that wall cavity so that someday when somebody decides to open that wall back up, they're like, what kind of freak lived here? That's what we're doing.
So it's still there. It's still there.
There are a couple of action figures or whatever my kids had. That'll be kind of freaky, but we'll see. So you got nothing? How about farm related? What farm thing now will people be like, because go back 250 years, what, a stick in the ground? You'd put, here's the stick I used to plow the field.
No, because they don't, because everything is really, there's a lot of things that are based on computers and satellites. And so you wonder, what is it going to be different then in 250
Well,
years?
of course it will, 250 years.
I know,
Nothing you're doing right.
But I'm saying is because we have all this technology, there's so many things that you could, in that time capsule could be so much stuff. Because in one little microchip, you could, but you could just show so many things. You wouldn't even need much in there. But
I will say I watched a program about what I think for farming is the coolest time capsule of all time. Do you know that they have like buried in this mountain in Colorado? I'm going to say that, I don't remember. Buried in this mountain, it's like a seed from all the food that we eat and all the stuff.
Yeah,
that's like the greatest time capsule of all time.
Right, because they don't want to lose those genetics. Right, that's a big thing. That's a big deal. Yeah.
See, well,
so
okay, so
see, Al, I think you're.
Why am I coming up with all the answers for you?
Because
you should have come up with that.
Apparently not. I'm just moving through every single day. You know, I'm not thinking about 250 years from now, but we should, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be taking care
I
of
know
our
exactly. I want you to do this for me. I know this is the perfect one. You got to donate it to him. This is your for
talent.
folks who don't follow Carolyn Sheridan enough. Carolyn Sheridan has this interesting hobby of collecting the wood ticks she gets on a given summer. I want you to put them in a vial, label it Carolyn's ticks.
Yeah.
Send them to the people. See if that goes in. How interesting would it be 250 years ago? Like, why in God's green earth did they put in a vial of Carolyn's wood ticks? I think you should do it.
And that would be better than the guy from Nebraska that's collecting them, right?
Oh, that weirdo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That.
Don't call him a weirdo. He really does a good job with that. So ticks.
He catches them. He mushes them up. Finds out where they're from.
He doesn't catch them. We send them to him.
Oh, that's not strange. That's not strange enough.
I have to admit, I've my jars in the cupboard in the bathroom, getting ready.
Oh, see, that's what you should please send that. That would be cool.
No, I think we'll be okay. Hey, Al, you know what? Sometime before the break, we should talk about what we're going to try to talk about today.
What are we going to try to talk about today?
Well, it's called the Agricultural Safety Awareness Program Week, and Al always looks at me.
God, you got another week. You got another week coming up. That's all we talk about is safety awareness stuff.
Well, I kind of like this one because it's got a cool acronym, ASAP. But
well, it's not as cool as PP.
No, I used that again like this week when I was at a class.
Personal protective equipment, the PP.
I know, but it gets a good laugh, and you laugh when you learn when you laugh, whatever, laugh when you learn. And anyway, but the one thing it does do, not everybody's like you, Al, and every week you talk about ag health and safety. There's nobody out there like you. You know that, right? Generally, what's happening with media people like you is that, if we say there's a special week, then we get the calls, and then we get could we do an interview? Could we focus on this for this week? So it's next week. But it starts on Sunday. So we start talking.
They just use and abuse you to get to fill some time at some point.
I guess. Unlike you,
I do that every week.
About me.
I do it every week. We got to go to break. We'll talk about your ASAP, your Agricultural Safety Awareness Program, right after this. It's Carolyn Sheridan's Ag Health and Safety Alliance.
Think about it. A famous politician once said, "You're entitled to your opinion, but you are not entitled to your own facts." But in a world full of AI and fake news, where can Minnesotans find the facts? Center of the American Experiment is Minnesota's go-to source for fact-based analysis and common sense solutions for taxes, energy, public safety, and our kids' education. Visit AmericanExperiment.org for more information. Think About It is brought to you by Center of the American Experiment, Minnesota's think tank.
Do you have a closet full of old videos, photos, slides, or films? Regain that space and preserve those memories for future generations. Visit archivinglifemedia.com or call 952-829-8018. See how safe and simple it is to digitize all your media. Gain peace of mind knowing that all those important memories will be saved and can be seen and shared again. Do it today. Check out archivinglifemedia.com or give them a call, 952-829-8018.
don't need to ask him his opinion more than once. Al Travis on The Al Travis Show.
And we've got our Carolyn Sheridan in with the Ag Health and Safety Alliance, reminding you to get your PP ready ASAP.
I know.
Your protective equipment.
That's a good little slogan.
I know. I just came up with that over the break.
Yeah.
So get your PP, your personal protective. No, what is it?
PPE.
Yeah, which is your personal protective equipment. Ready ASAP
possible.
for the Agricultural Safety Awareness Program. See, we tie them both together. Now they got.
Yeah. So
what is it? It starts next week.
Okay. So American Farm Bureau Federation sponsors this, and it was created to bring awareness to safety and health issues facing the agriculture industry. That's the little ditty that they say. And so then organizations like myself, we get on board and we promote it, and we talk about agricultural health and safety, hoping that people such as Al Travis, who does it all of the time, 52 weeks of the year, minus maybe 1 week, but not everyone is as good as Al. That's right. So,
but
overall,
you're going to miss. You're going to talk too much, and we're not going to get the things out for next week, because we'll get here next week, and it's like, oh, your PP was ready for ASAP, but we didn't talk about it, so it's over.
Wait. So the overall theme is live well, farm well. Yeah, pretty good. Really. So because you and I talk about we talk about it's not just safety, it's health too. So if you're not healthy, so some of these themes. So every day of the week next week.
Oh, like what? Actually, what is Monday then?
Monday's beat the heat.
Well, we'll be 40 degrees, so yeah, you better wipe.
And
this might be a good summer program.
Right. Well, yeah, but it's just awareness. Okay, so let's say that you're thinking about what's a program you're going to do coming up. You need to get your stuff ready. You don't just. It's okay. It's okay to think about it. And
you sit around the farm table. Let me ask you. You sit around the kitchen table with farmers, right?
Yeah. Why? Yes.
This is not conversations, I believe, happen around the kitchen table unless Carolyn Sheridan, the BS and BSN, is at your table. Oh, by the way, hon, it's March 2nd. How are we going to beat the heat in June? No one's doing that. But
remember that this is national. So, someplace in the country,
it could get hot.
That's right. It's not just all about Minnesota and Iowa, even though, we're a very important state. Yes, absolutely.
All right. What would Tuesday be?
Remember, Tuesday's rest and refuel. So that's
before the season starts. Get a good nap in, because they don't when the season starts.
Yeah, not just before. It's during. They work long hours, long days, fatigue. So that's something. So on that day, what we're supposed to be doing is putting out PSAs or social media posts and say, let's talk about that. So even though we're doing this in 1 week, right?
All right. And Wednesday would be Know Your Neighbors?
Numbers.
Oh, it's written so small. Okay. I need my other glasses on.
I'm not really giving Al much help here, because I don't send him any information ahead of time. I make the topics very small. That's right. So
like the number of acres, the number of children you have, what numbers are important that we know?
Okay, those are like blood pressure, heart rate, hydration levels, key indicators to say, to recognize there's something's not right. So for example, if you're a farmer or if you're Al and you have high blood pressure, or you don't know.
Yeah. I know. I just went to the doctor this week. You've been very happy with me.
Oh, I am very happy.
My annual physical.
I have so many questions. I have so many follow-up questions. As a nurse, that I want all the detail.
I haven't got them yet. They're sending back the results of my blood test.
Oh, they know those right away.
I don't know. I could look on the portal thing, but that's an internet thing. And then I got to look. Okay, well, I'm not doing it right here on the air.
I can't really help myself. Okay, what's the next one? Safe lifting.
Oh, good gosh. How many times a year is it lift with your knees? That should be like the number one farmer thing, because in every week, these people get together and we got to make sure we're lifting with our knees.
Bend with the knees, keep the loads close, never rush a lift. That's what they say. But I'm saying, that's
it just rattles off your tongue. That's my point, is you guys are always doing that.
You guys, always. I like how you say you guys.
You healthcare professionals, come on.
Us people. But what about if your knees are bad? You know that?
Well, you weren't following the instructions earlier then.
But you're quitting farming because your knees are bad. You're going to have to find other ways to protect your back or protect yourself when you're lifting. And it may not be lift with your knees. It might be using some other alternative method of lifting.
Well, do farmers lift much anymore? They all got the Bobcats and the skid loaders. I would never get out of my Bobcat. Hun, you need something lifted up? Go lift it up. I would never get out.
There's some places out that your bobcat won't fit in. There are places where you can't.
That I'd make a bigger door so it could fit in. No, there's no reason. Even those huge hay bales. I used to hay. I spent an entire summer haying for a friend. Worst job ever. Now they make these monstrous round tubes. They come pick them up with the forklift, bring them where they want them. I want to do that job all summer now.
There are people that still square bale. My brother-in-law, my sister, they still square.
Yeah, they're
bale.
at almost all those antique farms you go to. They still do it, but no place else.
No, just because there's a reason for square bales as well. And I know I've said this before, and Mr. Binge would agree, because he was the neighbor boy. That my dad made the bales smaller because we were girls, and he didn't think we probably couldn't lift him. Yeah, no. Or he was trying to protect. Maybe he's trying to protect our back.
That is not how Jeff tells the story, by the way. He said you were scantily clad driving the tractor, and he had to lift the bales, and they were made smaller because Jeff had small, spindly little arms. That's how he tells the story. I'm pretty sure. Is that not true?
Well, whatever story Jeff would like to, Mr. Binge would like to tell, I'm in total agreement with it. It actually sounds like a good story when he tells it.
Well, it did. You were out getting a tan, and he worked his butt off, and that's how that worked. And you ignored him, and that's the other part of the story. You ignored like he didn't exist.
Yeah, and then we could move on to, but it's not one of the topics. But the whole deal of sunbathing and stuff gets you to the.
We'll do that when the sun's out. It's 32 degrees here.
But now it's a good time.
You going to get Friday in, or are we going to wait till next Friday to put Friday in? We're going to got 1 minute.
Move with purpose. This is that whole slips, trips, and falls that we've talked about. Slips, trips, and falls can happen in a second. Yeah.
That's different. I guess I thought maybe farmers just roamed around, just knocking against stuff. And Bob, what are you walking around for? Didn't have a purpose.
Okay. I actually, when I worked at the hospital, Spencer Hospital, and there was all these hallway meetings, people walk along and they're just chatting in the hall. Why aren't they working? I came up with a way to get out of those, and I call walk with purpose. And that's sort of like this, but you just walk quickly and you just talk.
You are actually a nurse at a hospital?
For 35 years now. Give me a break.
Really?
Yes.
I thought this was like they just gave you like an honorary degree. You're a real nurse.
I am a real nurse, actually.
Wow.
I am. Are you a real
radio guy? Yeah, anybody could be a radio guy. So yes, I fit right in.
I actually have education too, and I keep the education up.
Wow, that is impressive. Hey, we're out of time. We'll do this again next week. Yeah.
On that note.
On that note, we've got to go.
I'm a real nurse, everybody, by the way. Hey, we're going to start with the Agricultural Safety Awareness Program Week.
Next week. All right. We've got her. Carolyn Sheridan's Ag, Health, and Safety Alliance on the Al Travis Show.
At LGH Wealth